on the outside. You can feel free to extend this top leg or keep the legs stacked. I'm going to lift this hip up and raise the arm. This is your sit-up today. And this posture goes with to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. Have a seat. Don't let this arm touch down. Bring it out to the side and try to hold yourself up with your waist muscles. Lift the hand weight over the head and curve as much as you can and stretch, pulling the core in. And the day of vengeance of our God. And that vengeance from God may be in your behalf to right the wrongs in your life or in the lives of others. Go ahead and put that weight back down on the back of the mat. Lift up on your lower legs to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. Jesus came to proclaim God's favor to us. Emphasize your inhales as you hold this waist exercise. And then emphasize exhales as you use this, as you use your core and oblique on this side. Pulling that core in, bringing the shoulders and head back. And the day of vengeance of our God. So putting it together to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and emphasize your inhales. And have a seat. And the day of vengeance of our God. Write to me in the comment section what you think that means. What is God telling you about that difficult verse? One more time. To proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. And this is working our waist. The year of the Lord's favor. And have a seat. And the day of vengeance of our God. And then the one we all love, to comfort all who mourn. So we'll put that weight right back where it was. Separate the legs so that you have a 90-degree angle on the front leg, 90-degree angle on the back leg. And your hand weight is at the back edge of the mat. And without using your hands, you'll reach forward in a diagonal over this forward knee. It's a strength and a stretch exercise. This exercise is for hip stability, to comfort all who mourn, and to provide for those who grieve in Zion. Come up and reach for the ankle and back, pushing this hip forward to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes. Go forward to comfort all who mourn and to provide for those who grieve in Zion. To bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes. To comfort all who mourn We're seated over on one hip and then reach back to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes. So this whole hip is off the ground, 90 degree in front, 90 degree in back. This knee is pushed back. Go forward, the oil of joy instead of mourning. Come up, and the garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. You can do that one more time, but I'm going to show you an advanced version of it. So go ahead at your own speed. You can bring this front leg in so that there's no space anymore here. Bring this back leg in so there's no space there. And then lift up onto the bones of your lower legs. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. And then do the other exercise that you already know, or you can do this one. So you're either here or here. And let's do that one more time. So here, and then here. And have a seat. And let's simply go to the other side. And high side is on this side. And we'll put the bottom leg in front, top leg in back. 90 degree angle, 90 degree angle, pushing this hip forward. And no hands except for holding on to the push-up handle. Go forward to comfort all who mourn. And inhale and provide for those who grieve in Zion. And forward to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes. Emphasize your inhales, the oil of joy instead of mourning. And forward, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. And if you want to make this a little bit more advanced, you can pull the heels in of both legs and simply raise up, grabbing that back ankle. So instead of going forward now, you go up, and then when you reach back, you stay up. And here, here, and here. A planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. Up. and here. One more time, up. And here. Oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. Great job today. Push this hip forward and have a seat. And let's do a final stretch. Using the push-up handles to arch the back in a forward stretch position. So you're rolling forward on your sits bones, trying to make your legs long, back arched. I'm breathing. Are you breathing? And then you can use the hand weights to grab your feet and arch the back. Arch the back, pushing the feet into the handles to help you get a big stretch in the hamstrings. Feel free to bend the knees if you need to. That's fine. And breathe. If you need more of a stretch, you can pull forward on the handles, trying to keep the back flat to put all of the stretch in the hamstrings. And also we're stretching the calves because we have our ankles flexed. Try to hold this stretched with a straight back for as long as possible. At the end, we will round the back, but not quite yet. So breathe. And ask the Lord just to heal your broken heart. There's one more way you can use these, and that's to turn them this way. And you can come forward even more and round the back. And I hope you've had a great workout today. I have. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. And in this bonus section, I'm going to show you how to go flat like a pancake